Imagine buying a house without ever setting foot inside it, then finding out afterward whether you actually want it, with no refund if what's behind the door isn't what you expected. That is not a hypothetical. It is a real, legal way to acquire property in Japan, and it exists because somebody stopped paying their taxes. Not every cheap Japanese house comes from a municipal Akiya bank. Some are sold through tax office auctions, where local tax authorities seize a property over the previous owner's unpaid taxes and then auction it off to recover what's owed. It is a completely separate acquisition channel from the Akiya bank listings this channel usually covers, run by the tax office rather than the local government's housing department, and it operates under its own set of rules. A tax office auction is a sealed bid. You submit one number, in secret, and the highest bid wins. The same format regardless of the buyer's age, job, or family situation, with no special approval process for being a foreigner. Entering requires a refundable deposit worth 10% of the property's minimum bid, returned if you lose, forfeited under specific conditions if you win and back out. The listing itself will tell you the address and the minimum bid. What it will not do, in most cases, is let you inside to look around before you commit to a number. The trade-off is the price. Tax office auction minimums are frequently well below what the same property would fetch through a normal listing, because the pool of buyers willing to gamble on an unseen interior is naturally smaller, which pushes the winning bids down too. It rewards buyers who can tolerate real uncertainty, cross-reference the exterior, the neighborhood, and the public registry before bidding, and treat the deposit as the price of admission to a genuine gamble, not a formality. This is not how most people should buy their first Japanese property, and it is not a replacement for the Akiya banks and regular listings this channel normally points to. It is a real, legal, occasionally very cheap side door that exists specifically because a house's back taxes needed paying, and it is worth knowing about even if you never actually use it. If this made Japan's empty house market a little clearer, subscribe to Akiya Handbook, the channel that explains how Japan's cheap houses actually work, honestly, and without selling you anything. There is also a free guide waiting in the description, the Akiya Buyer's Starter Guide, How to Buy a Cheap House in Japan Without Getting Burned. 11 chapters on the truth about so-called free houses, the hidden costs, and who should not buy. No hype, and completely free. The link is below. Thanks for watching.